basically the diesel world's biggest event of the whole year. This is where the big leagues come. This is where, pardon my language, we like to show our ass, because this is where shit gets done. We're at Lucas Oil Raceway, which is one of the most legendary racetracks in the world. This is where NHRA comes for their start off to the countdown. This is what they call the Big Go. So if you follow me on Facebook, I call this the Diesel Big Go. So this is where we're gonna try to mix up some things, although the weather's not on our side. It's very hot out here for once in Indy. It's probably every bit of 92 degrees already, and it's only 11 a.m. So we're gonna try our best to see what we can do this weekend. Haven't changed anything since Rockingham. We did a local event at my home racetrack at Maryland International Raceway, and I actually reset the world record. I went a 394.1 at 190, so we haven't touched it. Everything is working great, so we're gonna keep it the same and hope for the best. We're gonna start qualifying at 3 today. There's quite a few people that are coming. There's new racers, and then there's people coming back. Derek Rose is here with us, and we also are supposed to have about 5 pro dragsters this weekend. So me, Jared, Paul Basco is one behind us, and I believe there is a Ford on the other side, on the UCC side, that's competing with us, and I'm pretty sure Michael Cordova with the Cummins should be here as well. So there should be 5 of us, hopefully, fingers crossed, because that means more rounds and more competition for us, so it should be fun. It's actually not as hot as I thought it was going to be, considering it's 92 degrees outside, but these 590 trucks hit the hardest probably out of all of us, so if they can make it down, then we can too. So
go get it.
Tried to get the beans and held it. Backfire from excess nitrogen there, cleans itself out, goes to a 484.
well, spool up in the pits, everything was great, fine and dandy. Go up to the line, go to do a burnout, doesn't want to spool. So that took us a couple tries, probably not the best idea. The motor had a little bit too much heat in it, but no big deal, whatever. So just got, I think it was a halfway decent burnout, I don't really know. And went up to the line, spooled perfectly fine, hit the bump, let go of the button, and shook. Pretty good. And it was right past 60, well it might have been before, 60 foot was a little slow, but right about where our lockup pin gauge is at 1.8, and it got a little hairy, got a little sideways, but let out of it, coasted to the end, try again next time.
So now, for those people that don't know, like, you were throwing fireballs, stuff was exploding back there, but like everything's all right, right?
For the most part, in the burnout, the popping and creaking, while the motor muffed, nitrous was on, so when I let go of the trans brake to try to get the burnout rolling, it just muffed the motor, shut it off, no big big deal. Started back up. I would assume probably when I shook there was a little something coming out. I don't really know. I can't see behind me, but there's a little bit of oil when we got down to the end of the racetrack. We're gonna clean it up, figure out where it's coming from, go over everything, wait for Andre to come over, look at the data, see what's going on, and then hopefully it cools down a little bit. We can try again soon.
It seems like it's getting cooler already. Like the sun's going down.
And I think the track is just, it's been getting a lot of people today.
It has. It's been hard. It was good for.
It was good for a while.
In the heat, it was good, and then all of a sudden, it just went away.
Yeah. So hopefully, when the temperature drops a little bit, maybe these guys can put some more rubber or something on it. Who knows? We'll try again. It's already 7, so I don't know. We might only get 2 tonight, unless they run us till midnight. I don't know, but maybe 9 o'clock, 8:30. Who knows?
We're just along for the ride at this point.
I'm just gonna wait until they call me.
There we go.
Gotta be greedy, gotta be greedy. Easy, easy, easy.
Much happier now. Oh, little spoon, you do so great.
Yeah. That's exciting.
You look like in a good mood.
Much better mood.
It's been a long day.
Very long day. But it's ending on a high note, so that's always good.
Breaking the ODSS record again.
Again. One more time. It's always a good feeling. Especially after the fiasco we had this morning. It's very good note to end the night on. So 401 with an 8, 186, number 1 qualifier. Let's keep the good luck rolling.
That's a pretty good way to roll into day 2.
That's a very good way to roll into day 2.
And you got a lot of competition out this weekend, and some of it's pretty stiff.
I do. I was down at the end of the racetrack, and me and Jared were down there talking, and we got our work cut out for us. You can't count anybody out. A lot of these are new. They're working out the bugs. I mean, me and Jared are not new, but we're still working out bugs every weekend. But we all seem to be having good luck tonight, so this is what we needed. I told everybody I needed redemption. I needed one more pass tonight, so I finally got it. I don't know. I guess we'll see how the schedule plays out tomorrow. I don't know if they're going to give us more qualifiers or not. If not, I'm not going to complain, but we're going to celebrate tonight, enjoy this, and just roll the good luck into tomorrow and see what we can do.
Bay Goldfish.
Day 2, drivers meeting this morning. Pros had one more qualifying session this morning. We decided to sit it out. Only 3 of them made it anyways. Nobody improved, so I'm still number 1 qualifier. So hopefully I can go into eliminations with a bye, possibly, maybe. We'll figure that out. They're running 670, 770, and ET. They're on their second qualifier right now, and then I think when they're done and through that, we're gonna start eliminations whenever they're ready for us. They're also running the dyno for UCC competitors, so we kind of have to take turns with who's doing what on the racetrack. So kind of just waiting for the call for a first round. Last night, obviously when we made it past Summits Down, temperature dropped, the track was a lot cooler. It probably wouldn't have hurt to make one this morning in the heat, but we are tapping into a nitrous line and we're hooking up our 4th kit just because we need, the EGTs were getting a little spicy yesterday. So hooking up some more nitrous to try to cool it down and to help us out in this heat today, just because we don't know what the track's going to be like. We don't know if it's going to be as bad as it was yesterday or if it's going to be better because we're getting some more trucks down. So just trying to get ourselves ready for first round and try to keep it alive and running through the rest of the day.
.444 with an 8, 160.
Live to fight another day here. And Chase
Course coming with other organizations that don't count for ODSS records. Takes the trade, and we'll back her out of here and move on.
So had to buy first round, just broke the beams. No point in possibly hurting anything. There was nobody next to me, no big deal. Jared did the same thing. Now this round we run Paul Vasco. First round he beat Michael Cordova. He went up 4:44. So we'll run him. He's gonna run our lane.
Have you made any changes, anything, or are you just kind of leaving it alone? And
No, we're still having, it's hot out here, so the EGTs are getting a little up there. So we went ahead and tapped in to our 4th nitrous kit just to try to keep the motor cool. So other than that, nothing serious.
do you think that 4th kit is going to add any power out the back, or?
No, it's a relatively small jet. It's mostly Andre just wants it to keep the EGTs down and to keep it from possibly hurting anything with the EGTs getting so high. So it's mostly just a cool down thing. I think they have a couple more pairs, so I'm gonna get suited up. We're gonna head to the lanes and then we're gonna run right behind Pro Mod.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Woo! Yes. Yes. Woo!
106.
Congratulations.
Woo! Back to back too, Andre.
One more. That was definitely a whole bottom in. Hell yeah.
Redemption Day.
I love you, proud of you. We might make a race out of that one. And we got one more.
We went up against Paul Vasco. Went up there, did a great burnout in my opinion. Lit the beams. We both left. Paul unfortunately went 012 red, so he's on the wheel. Went A to B, reset the fast record. Went 4.0 with an 8 at 188. So we're just back to back to back with this good luck right now. So hopefully we can keep it going in the finals because we got Jarrett, and I don't think that was a planned run for him. He had a little bit of some issues with tire shake and everything, so hopefully he gets it figured out. cooler if it was a 399 at 190.
Yeah, well, you know.
Final round against Jared. Went up there, did a burnout, lit the beams, let go of the button. Next thing I know, Jared's nowhere to be found next to me, so I was kind of mad, but wind light came on in our lane. Not how we like to do it. We like to have side-by-sides, but win is a win. Jared broke the sprag. Again, clutch car things. Try again in Beach Bend, but we're coming home with a win.
Yeah.
Ralph, our track prep guy's not here. He left yesterday. So I think they prepped probably until about the 3:30, and then after that it's kind of just whatever was left over. So actually Ben Shaddy, right before us, he kind of shook and got swirly right around the same spot. So yeah, shook, got out of the groove, just let out of it, went a 420 at 146 coasting just to get it down the racetrack in one piece. It is Sunday and it is only 10 a.m. and we have a 14-hour drive home. So yeah, we're gonna pack up, still socialize, mingle, whatever, but yeah, ready to get back on the road. So next up on our schedule is Beach Bend in Kentucky. We are 2 out of 2 of the ODSS schedule, so hopefully we can keep these wins rolling.